Falcon fans. Dirty Fanatics United back with a pop-up show this Monday night. Me and Philip live. As always, I'm your host, Chase. My co-host, Philip. How you doing, brother?
I don't know, man. It's been a weird day. Been a bad day.
Explain.
Got news my boy had shipped out the dirty ass Jaguars, so it's been a weird day.
Definitely,
it is what it is, but
definitely what this show is all about. Breaking news: Ryan Nielsen is expected to sign with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm pretty sure that's already official. I think that's done. So shout out to Ryan Nielsen, man. Shout out for coming over here for 1 year, changing his defense, giving us Falcon fans something to be proud of over in Atlanta, watching these Dirty Birds play football. Philip, anything special you want to give a shout out to Ryan Nielsen before we get this show started off?
Man, dude showed me what a defense looks like. I've had my whole years, which is probably 15 years of actually watching and paying attention. Hey, man, I've never seen a defense like this, man. So shout out to Ryan for showing us what a defense looks like.
As always, man, much respect to Ryan Nielsen. Like I said, hope the best for you over in Jacksonville. Hopefully you get that head coaching position pretty soon. Much luck to your future endeavors. Philip, that kicks this show off with our very first subject today. And like I said, this is a pop-up show, so it was a 10, 20-minute show. We're just talking Falcon football. This throws questioning towards the head coach situation, Philip. And when I say questioning, that means I feel like it's a definite Bill Belichick lands in Atlanta. With that being said, I think the reasoning behind that is because Bill Belichick has always ran his own defense. You've seen it in New England for multiple years. He's always been a defensive guru. So this, to me, is another hint that Bill Belichick will be the Atlanta Falcons head coach in 2024. Philip, with that being said, this is where the offensive coordinator comes into questioning for me. Josh McDaniels possibly being linked with Bill Belichick to Atlanta. I've been reading Twitter X. Not a lot of fans happy about this. I just want to get your take on the situation. How do you feel if Bill Belichick is the 2024 coach for the Atlanta Falcons and Josh McDaniels seems to follow?
All right. So for one thing, as a head coach, McDaniels wasn't it, as we have seen. We know, but we have seen him with Bill before. The offense ran smoothly sometimes, and it was with sometimes not with what people say is the top tier players. You know what I mean? So it runs smoothly, and they won Super Bowls. Yeah, they did get carried by defense, but they still got the job done scoring points like a normal offense does. Something we struggled to do this year.
So you look at the situation with the Bill Belichick hire, bringing his own personnel in. Real quick, shout out to DSGB Hall, man. Appreciate you tuning in, brother. Hit that like, share. I know you already subscribed. Share it to a friend. Anybody here watching live, head over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Shout out real quick. Shout out to every podcaster, content creator that came on the show last Friday. Best show yet here at Dirty Fanatics United. Over 500 views on that personal show. So shout out to that. I give all props to those guys. Much love. Gained 15 to 20 subscribers in that span. So if you're here new tonight because of somebody else, drop a comment in the comment section. Let us know so we can do something special for that special person that's spreading DFU out to others. Philip, with that being said, man, it just puts up questions to me of the personnel that's in this building. Who are you going to keep? Who are you going to ship? There's been talks that Caleb Williams has shown interest to landing in Atlanta, said he would love to play in Atlanta. Is that a thing that you could entertain? Is that something that the Atlanta Falcons could do, is trade up number one? I'm hearing, just because of what the Panthers did last year, that you would have to give up your first. You would swap your 8th pick this year with them. You'd give up 2 second-round picks, and you'd give up another first the following year. Philip, your thoughts on that kind of a trade for Caleb Williams? Is that something the Atlanta Falcons seem to do with a Bill Belichick, Josh McDaniels kind of situation?
If we go the Bill route, then no, I don't really see that happening. I just don't see him being that, aggressive on a quarterback like Caleb Williams. Don't get me wrong. In previous years, I could see us, entertaining it, but I just don't really see us.
And see, Philip, that answer there brings me to my very next question. If Bill Belichick is hired in Atlanta, Bill Belichick let Terry do the draft. What do you think is the terms there? As in the past, Bill Belichick has liked to get his own kind of defensive players, his own kind of offensive guys that play in that scheme that he likes. Would Terry still be the GM with that kind of power?
So you wait for me to answer?
Yeah. I mean, what do you think? How does this work out with Bill Belichick being the head coach? Does Terry have any power in Atlanta anymore?
In my opinion, from previous talks of Bill leaving New England, he stated he just didn't feel like being the GM and head coach anymore. He just wants to settle down and worry about coaching. So I feel like Terry would have pretty much control that he needs and wants, which I'm pretty sure he will. If it's like a Arthur Smith deal, he'll still have the respect and get certain ideas from the coach, obviously. But as far as like control, I feel like he'll have his own own certain control over what he wants to do.
Some Falcon fans would say, and some are really worried about the situation with Bill Belichick having too much power in Atlanta, not being that long-term coach, a 3 to 4 year coach, definitely not no 8 to 10 year coach here in Atlanta. He's 80 something years old. Philip, your thoughts on possibly Jim Harbaugh, a guy we bring in tomorrow for his second interview, a bunch of more second interviews to come. Raheem Morris is another one. Somebody that actually was on the list was Brian Callahan that just got snagged off the list from the Tennessee Titans, a hot candidate. Philip, we talked about him here, been with the Bengals for a while. So this kind of brings me to a concern of like, when are we going to pull the trigger? We're going to make the move before our guys go. Philip, your thoughts on Jim Harbaugh coming in tomorrow? Do you let him leave the building without a deal?
Personally, that is my first choice. I'll take Jim any day. Yeah, I mean, you look at it, he's a winner. I mean, he did it with San Fran. He done it here recently in college. I mean, whether he has multiple championships or not, he still had a winning team, So, as far as I'm concerned, we have a stacked kind of roster right now that can fit any system. So I feel like we can bring him in, we get back to winning, just according on, what he wants to do, like with certain player personnel, just certain things, But I'm confident he could come in and start winning some more games.
Well, we talked a little bit about the Bill Belichick situation with hiring his own personnel, bringing in his own defense coordinator. Ryan Nielsen is officially gone. So if Jim Harbaugh was to start tomorrow, who is his personnel? I mean, that's something that I got to dig into deeper to figure out who would Jim Harbaugh bring over with him from wherever to the NFL. But like you said, Jim Harbaugh is a proven coach. He did it in San Francisco. He's done it with Michigan. He's definitely a winning, competitive coach. Somebody I would like to see here in Atlanta. Philip, I feel like we've got to make the move, and I feel like it's got to be soon. If you had to predict a move, when do you think that could happen?
If we do it, I want to say it's going to be at the end of the week.
End of the week, I could see something possible.
I would just say I feel like they have somebody already in mind.
I do too. I definitely think it's Bill.
They gave Ryan Nielsen a chance to see whether he wants to stay or not. I think they went ahead and told him what's going to happen, what's going down, who they got in mind, which gave him a chance to sign with the Jaguars. If you wasn't doing that, then you most likely wouldn't see that happening. You know what I mean? I just feel like they have somebody already in their mind. They're just trying to.
And that could be the case. But to me, it seems like, Ryan Nielsen was, declined for interviews a couple of times here in Atlanta. We turned down requested interviews from other teams. And then you start talking to Bill Belichick, and then now he was allowed to go out and speak to other teams. That's why I believe this is another hint that Bill Belichick is the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. Phil, we talked about Jim Harbaugh, and we talked about Bill Belichick possibly trading up to Caleb Williams. If you get Jim Harbaugh, that first round draft pick that I was talking about trading up, is that something Jim Harbaugh could do? Chat, let me know what you think. Hit the comment section up. Let us know. Get us popping off.
I'm gonna just keep it real. He's gonna go either offensive lineman or defense
or quarterback.
He's not gonna move nowhere. He's gonna stay where he's at.
I don't know, bro.
Second round.
This is a coach coming out of college, bro.
This is Jim. Listen.
This is a coach trying to make his college or his NFL career.
He's gonna get his guy. He's gonna go second. He's gonna wait till second round. He's gonna get JJ McCarthy.
If you pass up on Jaden Daniels for JJ McCarthy, I'm
just
gonna be a
telling you.
mad motherfucker. I'm
I'm
gonna be
just telling
mad, brother. And I bet these 8 viewers will be just as mad.
I'm just telling you how it's gonna be. He's unstated.
Your thoughts on JJ McCarthy?
I personally, second round, if we pick him second round, I'm not gonna be mad. But if you pass up on somebody like Jaden Daniels or Drake May, then yeah, I mean, gonna be a little hot. But the kid's not that bad. I don't
He's
care.
not a bad quarterback, but with talent like
But it's
Jaden
gonna be wild.
Daniels, Drake May.
It will be wild if you do miss out on an opportunity to get them two, either one of them or three, instead of But
Right here with DSGB Hall, he said, "I think Jim wants a new fresh key, and Bill would want to bet." That's kind of what we're thinking over here at DFU. You look at the situation with Bill, and he's never really been that rookie draft quarterback, other than Mac Jones. And supposedly that was a Robert Kraft move.
Bill will most definitely, I feel like, go after Kirk Cousins.
And Kirk Cousins in Atlanta sounds pretty nice to me. With a pocket passer to get the ball out to Kyle Pitts, Drake London. You go get a receiver too in free agency. A lot of moves Atlanta can make here in the offseason. And guess what? DFU is right here along the side with you. Any breaking news coming out live, DFU will be here to report it. Philip, we wanted to do a little 10, 15-minute show, brother, and we completed that. With that being said, man, I want to give a thanks to everybody that tuned in tonight. Hit the like button. Even if you just showed up for the live, real quick before we do get out here and do our shout outs, I want to mention the free giveaway that we're doing here at DFU. We'll be giving away a free white DFU hoodie or a free black DFU hoodie. The back of those say Atlanta 404 on the back. Pretty clean. Shout out to me and Philip for making those edits. Look pretty nice over there at DFU on Bonfire. Be sure to check us out, man. Philip, any shout outs for today's show?
Shout out to my boy OV over here. Bro wanted a shout out on the show, so shout him. Shout out to Ryan Nielsen for giving us a great defense. Without you, man, we would have. I don't think I'd have made it throughout the season, man. It was kind of tough. Defense carried a lot, so shout out to you. As always, shout out to the team, man. And, shout out to Blank. I hope my man picks the right guy.
Shout out to Thomas Scott in the comment section.
Ready to see my man look happy again. So shout out to Blank. Shout out to
real quick, Philip, before we get out of here, I got a quick announcement to make. I don't know if any of these are in the chat right now, but shout out to Justin Newman and Cody Killer, two of our special guests that will be on Friday night. Real quick, while you're here and you're tuned in, if you want to be on the show Friday night, it's going to be a fan show for DFU. We're taking invites for anybody who wants to come on the show, talk Falcon football, give us your perspective on the coaching situation. If we have a coach by then, what you think about our hire, quarterback situation, off-season moves, players that are here, players that are on the way out. A lot to talk about here at DFU, and we want to be sure that we can chat it up with you guys and get your opinions as well, because, I mean, you guys keep the show running. Without y'all, we wouldn't have a show. So be sure to message me or Philip if you want to be on the live show Friday to talk Falcon football. 30-minute show, 40-minute show. Hell, y'all can talk 15 minutes. Just get in here and let's see your face. And thank you for watching the show and participating. Dwayne Ruffin in chat says, sucks to him go, but Nielsen earned that. Yeah, sucks to see him go for sure. Nielsen did earn to have that interview because, that just shows the respect that Nielsen's earning around the league. So shout out to Ryan Nielsen for what he done here in Atlanta. Shout out to Philip for coming on the pop-up show. Shout out to everybody in the comments section. Shout out to these Atlanta Falcons, man. I want to see them get it right. I want to see them get the right coach here in Atlanta because, Philip, it's been a little while since we've been in the Super Bowl or playoffs, regardless playoffs. It's been quite a while, and I must say it's starting to hurt here on our Atlanta Falcon fan. Shout out to everybody, man, that's here. Leave a like. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. If you're watching this after the show, hashtag DFU to get the new hoodie. By the way, I forgot to say that. Leave a hashtag DFU in a live chat, or you can comment after the show, hashtag DFU, and we'll be entered for about a month, and then we'll give it away. Shout out to everybody, man. This is your boy Chase and Philip from Dirty Fanatics United, man. A-Town down. Rise up.